Hey everybody, Miss Dietrich here. We're taking a look at question number 6. Whenever you're presented with a paragraph and choices, you need to just get into the routine of making sure you're drawing things out. Draw what the polyhedron would look like. Draw what the net would look like. Try to take the numbers and decide where do they go in your drawing. That's really the best way to go. So let's look at the question. A square pyramid, so that means the base has to be a square. So now we're looking at this for a net. Has a base of a side length of 7 5/10 feet and lateral faces with heights of 16 feet. Which expression could be used to find the surface area in square feet of the pyramid? So let's focus on the net first of the square pyramid. How would we find the area of this pink square? And what does this number have to do with it? Well, they're telling us that the base has a side length, that's this line right here, would be 7 5/10. Now, if it's a square, doesn't that mean that this dimension would also have to be 7 5/10? And if we're going to find the area of that square, don't we have to basically just square 7 5/10, which is the same thing as 7.5 times 7.5 or 7 5/10? So look at the lineup of choices because I already see a choice there that's not consistent with the idea of needing to square this, so you might want to cross that one out. All right, so now we have the area of that, and we're doing something magical with this number. Now let's look at the triangle. So we have 4 of those, right? 4. Now if we were to find the area of one of the triangles, we would use this formula. Now what does this number have to do with it? Because they give that number right here. It does say lateral faces with heights of 16. So if we were going to kind of do the dotted line thing down the middle here, we would say that that length of that line would be 16. And we already know, because of the square, that this line is 7 5/10 because they told us that earlier in that first part of the sentence. So that means we're substituting in 7 5/10 as the base of the triangle and 16 as the height. But then we have to remember that we have to, of course, take half of that because that's the formula for area of triangles. And then we also have to count how many of them we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles like that. So the only thing left you have to do is ask yourself, what am I adding to that? Because remember, that would give you the area of the 4 triangles because you don't want to forget about the square. You have to add the area of the square in with that to get the surface area of the entire thing. Reflect back to what I said at the beginning, and you should be able to identify which answer choice matches up with what we have here on the page here. All right, good luck finishing that up.